Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Robert Ralph, freelance writer and content creator. Today I wanted to talk about inspiration because, quite frankly, as we currently stand, I massively lack inspiration to write. I myself, as you know, if you're joining us for the first time, I'm Robert Ralph. I own 2 publications on Medium, and I write about helping new people start their careers on Medium, give you some hints and tips, and hopefully some foresight into what you can do to becoming successful on the platform. However, I feel really stagnant at the moment. I have written 1 article in probably a week, if I look back on the things I've written recently, and it's not a question that I haven't got topics, because I've got topics that I could write. I've mentioned before that I've got Remarkable 2. I do a brainstorming session. I do not lack content. I just have no inspiration to write, and that is probably coming down to a number of factors, and I guess I wanted to speak about them today. It's affecting me at the moment, and I'm quite sure that it has affected writers in the past, or perhaps you're going through these very thoughts yourself. So let's delve into that a little bit today. So why am I lacking inspiration to write? Difficult to say, really. I mean, I've got probably 10 to 15 topic ideas. I've actually started writing 3, but as I'm writing, I'm just falling out of love, I guess, or just, it's a horrible word, but I can't be bothered. Some of the stuff that I'm writing, I feel a little bit of lack of energy. Now, we have gone through a little bit of a change in the UK. The clocks have turned back. If you were to look outside now, it's getting dark at about 4 o'clock in the evening. So you wake up, which I do about 6 o'clock every morning. Wake up at 6, get into work, for 7, get home. I'm trying to be a little bit better these days, so trying to get home for 7 in the evening at the latest. So you go to work and it's dark, and you come home and it's dark and it's cold outside. All these things could be reasoning behind it. Change of season. The fact that Medium at the moment is going through a transition stage in itself. And unfortunately there's quite a bit of negativity on the platform in terms of earnings and reads and likes and so on and so forth. I don't think that's necessarily getting me down, whilst my earnings and claps and comments have dipped, it would be fair to say. I don't think that's really it, because as I mentioned in a previous video, which I'll link down below, there's millions of people out there reading content every day on Medium. So I'd always say exposure is the issue, rather than necessarily numbers are dropping. There's enough people on Medium to read your articles and for you to earn a decent amount of money. It's just a lack of drive, and I feel quite alien saying that, because anybody who knows me in my personal life, and anybody who has taken the time to get to know me on Medium, if there's one thing I don't lack, it's drive and commitment. I guess it would be fair to say that I'm concentrating quite a bit on my YouTube platforms at the moment. For those who don't know, well, you should do, because you're watching this video, but Robert Ralph is my platform regarding everything related to Medium and writing. And I've got another platform called Unwind Your Mind, which is dedicated to meditation music. And I have been spending quite a bit of time creating and editing videos on those 2 channels, which perhaps has taken my focus slightly off the Medium platform at the moment. That might have something to do with it, because I find that content creating actually quite fun. Okay, I don't look really happy at the moment, as if I'm really enjoying myself, but I mean, I do like this type of thing. I find it really good to create content, talk to people, and hopefully inspire them, even though this may not be the best inspirational video you've ever watched. So yeah, I just think it's a number of things. I think it is the seasons changing, it is the darker weather. I guess it is about me creating more content for my YouTube channels. And at this moment in time, I'm not finding writing as fun. And I think what I prefer to do is maybe step back a little bit, rather than put an article out that is substandard. You know, if I feel that my writing is not suitable for the end user, for the readers, then I guess what's the point in writing? So yeah, you know, I guess I'm stepping back just a little bit. It's temporary. You know, I'm fully committed to the Medium platform. In the long term, I guess people do go through these stages. Another thing that's just come to mind as well, it could possibly just burn out, because I do work a lot of hours, both in my full-time paid job and my side hustles and my girls and my family, and I've just come home from enjoying a beautiful lamb shank, a roast cooked dinner with all the veggies and the trimmings and mint sauce, and some nice time out with my family, which is quite nice on a Sunday. So I guess spending a little bit more time with family and friends as well, and then sitting in front of the computer thinking I've got to write something is just not that appealing at the moment. So if you've got any suggestions about how I could motivate myself more over this current period, and please drop them in the comments below. When I did my interview with David P. Clear, which is one of the conversations I had, one of the things he said is to read more. And that's what I recently done. The last article I wrote was all about, I think I put the title is, Who Do You Think You Are, or Who Are You? I'm a passionate Welsh man. And I did an article which I actually really enjoyed. I enjoyed writing about my country, putting a few songs for you guys and girls to listen to. So hopefully you've already read that article. If you haven't, I'll drop it in the comment section below. I guess if I ever need to be inspired, I just need to look at the Welsh flag put on one of my sporting teams in Wales. Certainly the national football or rugby team, they certainly get my blood flowing, my passion, my glory, let's say. So I can always take inspiration from sport, and being a happy Welshman. But yeah, look, today I just kind of thought it would be good for every time I come onto YouTube and I do a video, I'm obviously very, very positive. But it's not always possible for that to happen. We all go through spells in our lives where sometimes things aren't rose in our lives, let's say. I'm not saying I'm particularly down, but I just lack inspiration to write plenty of content. Just not motivated to write at the moment. So yeah, drop your comments in the section below. Let me know what you do if you ever have this feeling where you've got content but just not inspired to write. You know, I'm an open book. I'm always willing to learn, whether I've been on Medium for 1 month, 1 year, or 10 years. I'm a true believer in listening. I'm a true believer in #stronger together and helping each other out. So let me know what your thoughts are. When you lack inspiration, how do you motivate yourself to write? So I guess the takeaway that I've kind of talked myself into speaking into the camera is definitely to read some content, which I'll do this evening, put some motivational music on, and out of all the topics that I've got on my Remarkable 2, choose the one that possibly inspires me the most. Let's see if I can get into a juicy story, perhaps put a bit of comedy into the article, which is something I do love to do. If I'm thinking I'm writing an article and the end user might have a grin on their face from reading a particular line or paragraph that I've written, that does inspire me. So perhaps that's what I'll do this evening, or maybe a bit of poetry. I haven't done poetry for a while. I do love poetry. I tend to make up silly things about my family and my wife and things like that, which I know they get a good giggle from as well. So maybe I will do that this evening and write a little bit of poetry. Okay, that's all for now. Thanks for watching. I have got a sneak preview of my next conversation, which will follow the credits on this YouTube video. As hopefully you've already seen, we did a conversation with the brilliant Art Bram, followed by David B. Clear, and we've got another really exciting writer that's going to come up over the next 7 to 10 days. The teaser video will follow, and I hope you all get really excited about this person, because it's truly somebody that I admire and love, and a great writer on the Medium platform. So that's all for now. If you like this video, please give me a like, subscribe. It always helps the channel out. Your time is much appreciated, and I will speak to you shortly.